Anyone who's experienced a relationship breakdown will tell you that it can be a bad time to be alone. But on September 5th, 2017, that's exactly what Los Angeles resident Connor Manning went through. He lost a partner that day, but also began a friendship that he'll never forget. Manning was on his way home when a small cat approached him. The little kitty appeared to be a stray. She was certainly thin enough. And the fact that fleas and dirt from the street covered her backed up Manning's theory. Although the cat had probably endured a tough life, she nonetheless had a gentle and affectionate nature. As a result, Manning couldn't help but stop to pet the loving animal. And then the stray did something that surprised him. She jumped onto his knee. Manning was so enamored by his new furry friend, in fact, that he documented the whole encounter for his social media followers. Made friends with the most affectionate street cat, he announced on Twitter, and then she started following me. Apparently, she wanted some company. We repeated this process for about 4 blocks until we were on my porch, Manning continued. She even ventured inside his house briefly, but the cat seemed to prefer being outside, although she remained on Manning's porch. He subsequently decided to name the cat Socks, and announced his love for her on his Twitter feed. Socks doesn't want to hang out inside, and I'm chill with that, Manning tweeted. She can do whatever she wants, and I'll feed her if she wants to hang out. Manning spent some of the evening with Socks, but he had a prior engagement to meet a friend. With this in mind, Manning left the cat with all the comforts that he could. He provided her with snacks, a bed and even a box, hoping that she'd still be there when he returned. When Manning came back later that evening, however, there was no sign of Socks. "I'm home, and she's not here," he wrote. "I hope she's happy and safe, and comes back to visit." But he didn't have to wait long before he saw Socks again. Roughly an hour later, technically the next day, Manning heard something unusual. It sounded like a muffled meow coming from the front door. He followed the sound to its source, and Socks was there looking through the window at him. It seemed as though Socks was back to stay, and she even conquered her apparent fear of indoor spaces. She settled down in her new human's house, and Manning made preparations to accommodate her. "I'm gonna buy her food and flea medicine tomorrow, and start researching cat things," he wrote. "I have no idea how to cat, but she loves me," Manning commented. As a result, he took his new pet to the veterinarian, which answered a few questions. Tests revealed that Socks was approximately 6 months old, and did indeed appear to be a stray. No one had chipped Socks, and Manning planned to keep her. But there was a small problem that he didn't initially take into account. "I am like super allergic to cats," he told the dodo. Moreover, it wasn't the first time that the allergy had caused Manning issues with pets. "My family had to get rid of one when I was little because of it," Manning explained. "Driving home from our first vet trip, my throat started to close up. So at that point, for my own safety, I decided I'd give her to someone else." So Manning put out a call on Twitter to find somebody in the local area who could cat. He tweeted, "Know anyone in here who wants the sweetest and kindest baby cat on the planet?" And it turned out to be an offer that was too good to pass up. The next day, Manning reported that one of his work colleagues had shown an interest in adopting Socks. So, he resigned himself to making use of what time he had left with his new friend. "I hope she can have her forever home soon," he wrote. "In the meantime, I'm gonna love the heck out of her," Manning added. The thought of finding Socks another home broke his heart, though, and the cat apparently felt the same. She loved her human so much, in fact, that Manning found it difficult to let her go. Consequently, he dedicated himself to finding a way around his allergies. Fortunately, the solution proved fairly simple: allergy meds. "I was in love," Manning told the dodo. "After a few days of having allergy medicine in my system, I started feeling fine. And that's how Socks found her new home. She's been living happily with Manning ever since. She's a little sweetie, loves meeting new people, and she is full of energy," he told the dodo. Watching her go from a bone-thin lethargic baby, covered in fleas, into this little pounds machine has been so rewarding. I hope you like this video, then please hit the subscribe button, and click on bell icon to never miss the video from our channel.